What's up, guys? I'm back with another Love and Hip Hop Hollywood recap. Before I get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button and leave me a comment throughout the video. Tonight's episode was it was okay. You know, I was entertained by it, so I won't really criticize it too much. I feel like there was a lot of empty scenes in it as always, but it was a good show. It was a good show. I will admit. I'm gonna just dive into it. So the show kicks off with K. Michelle and Moniece going to the booty doctor. You know, K. Michelle is giving us her story about how over the past year or so, the butt injections just aren't doing it for her anymore. Like, she's fatigued all of the time. She's not feeling well. She can't, complete a performance on stage. And I'm just not here for it. I could care less about this fake booty that you're trying to get fixed after all these years. So anyways, just touch on that a minute. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not being very sympathetic or showing any empathy towards K. Michelle, but I mean, you kind of knew back when you got them butt injections, the downside, the cons that the butt injections can cause, especially if you're getting the cheap ones. Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right, baby. You can't go out the cheap way. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to dealing with anything that could affect your health. You cannot go out the cheap way, baby. I'm sorry. So anyways, Moniece and Kay ends up talking about the lyrical drama, or the lyrical A1 and Rockstar drama that happens in last week's episode at the end. I forget who party it was. I forget the name, but LaBrittany was performing, and basically Lyrical and LaBrittany got into it, had words, and A1 and Rockstar got into it. So basically, Moniece is just catching K. Michelle up on all of those things because, as you know, K. Michelle does not show up to anything other than what K. Michelle does. K. Michelle, like, it's almost like, if K. Michelle is not performing or it's not a K. Michelle event, she's not coming. So anyways, moving on. So next we get a scene with Apple Watts and Lyrical hanging out in the dance studio. I will admit, I'm low-key disappointed. And listen, I know Apple really wants to work with an A1. You know what I'm saying? And basically, they talking about the whole A1 lyrical drama, as far as what happened at the party last week. And honestly, let's not beat a dead horse this entire episode talking about last week when nobody fought. Nobody threw hands. It was just words exchanged, XYZ. So anyways, they hanging out. And like I said, I was kind of surprised. Like, I know Apple apologized. It was either last episode or the episode before last. She apologized to Lyrical for, quote unquote, the way she was going about trying to work with A1. And I'm just like, Lyrical, like, I mean, A1 better show me that he's talented. He really better, because I just feel like, I didn't feel like Apple was disrespecting Lyrical. You know, she was at a script party and she's a scripter. So what you expect her to do? She doing a job. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me, but I didn't have an issue with her shaking her behind. And, I mean, she was shaking and A1 was watching. But anyways, so I guess we're going to create a new storyline about Apple Watts and her personal life. So she tells Lyrical about the history of her father and, how a lot of things went wrong with the mother and she ended up in the system. And basically, her dad left her mom, went on to have 4 other kids that he raised. And, she just feels empty. She just feels like she wants answers. She tells Lyrical how, the past couple years, she's been talking to her father, but she hasn't met him, and she's planning on meeting him in XYZ. I ain't really, it's a new storyline. I'm gonna just go with it. So moving on, Tiara and Akbar is at the beach or whatever working out, and Tiara really loves Akbar. At least that's what it seemed like to me, because she believes Akbar when he says she's the only one. And so, she went as far as saying that relationships are built on trust. And Rock Boy told me that he ain't with this woman. So I'm gonna believe him over my friends. Excuse me. And I'm just looking at the TV like, well, obviously I'm looking at the show because I know what's going on. I know he got a wife. I know he got another girlfriend on the side that's gonna be introduced later on in the show. I know. So I'm just looking at Tierra like, you a fool. Like, you ain't nothing but a big fool, and you know about the wife. Because from jump, he told you about the wife. Albeit, he downplayed and made it seem like the wife is just somebody who's still trying to carry the last name and try to, carry the perks of being associated with him. You still know about her. And your friends then came to you and told you they met up with her, and she told them that they're together. That their marriage is real. And she know about you, but you don't know about her. But anyways, we're going to get into Tierra a little bit later as well. So moving on, Brooke and Bridget Kelly, they meet, excuse me, y'all. Brooke and Bridget Kelly meets up. Man, everybody is fascinated with Brooke and Marcus' storyline on the show. I'm going to just put it out there. I know I am, because Brooke crazy. So basically, she, gives Bridget the rundown of how she invited a little side chick, girlfriend Stassi, over to her crib. Marcus came over, and long story short, before she left the crib, the little girlfriend told Brooke she was pregnant, and so, excuse me. So Brooke went on to tell Bridget about the whole situation at the clinic, how they went to go get pregnancy test done, and it came back to be negative, and they dismissed Stasia, the little side piece. And Bridget is looking like, I don't know what you and Marcus have going on, but y'all crazy. Obviously, y'all both are made for each other. It's just a lot of drama, between Brooke and Marcus. So by this time, Paris shows up, and she talks. She's telling Brooke, Bridget, the tea about Tierra and Akbar and the wife. And Brooke comes out and say, man, that young man tried to holler at me not too long ago. And matter of fact, on the flip side, he got another woman. She runs a gym and she looks old. And she light skinned and she looks old. So, Paris takes out her phone and she was like, this must be the woman you speaking of. And Brooke was like, no, that ain't her. That's not her. So she gives Paris the information where she can find her, and Paris just like, man, we got, Tierra is my girl. We got to do something about this. I'm not gonna have my girl around here looking stupid for, this dog. So basically, Brooke, Bridget advice to Paris: get all the facts before you take it to Tierra. And I agree. Although at this point, I just believe Tierra's stupid. She's just downright stupid. I mean, this guy, what kills me on this show? Especially with these ladies. They want to be in the music industry so bad that they're willing to turn their head to all the bad that the producers that they deal with do. Because they end up getting a relationship with them. I know the relationship isn't genuine. They're looking for a hit. They're looking for a breakthrough. But in the midst of all of that, you start dating and I guess catching real feelings for these guys, and you start overlooking the signs of him cheating, not being faithful, or just doing what he shouldn't be doing, But anyways, we moving on, because I ain't really here for this Akbar storyline. Yeah, we moving on. So moving on, A1 is shooting a video for this song, and listen, man, I'm sorry, y'all. A1, maybe he just needs to stick to producing. I mean, the beat sounded pretty decent. I will admit the beat sounded pretty decent, but you wasting money. You never gonna be a breakout rap artist. It's not gonna happen. For one, you paint your fingernails black. That's number one. That's strike number one. No man that want to be a rapper can paint his fingernails. We already having trouble accepting Young Thug, and especially Young Thug, for wearing dresses. His popularity has gone down tremendously, especially after Nicki say she caught him in her dressing room trying on dresses. It's a no-no. Anyways, I just want to touch bases on that. So he invites Marcus because he want to get all of this stuff on his mind that's been going on in his life off his, just vent to somebody, right? So he invites Marcus. So basically, he telling Marcus about the whole situation from the party when Lyrical and LaBritney got into it, and him and Rockstar got into it, and this fool had the nerve to say when everything went down between him and Rockstar, Lyrical showed her loyalness. He got to be the biggest dummy I done seen. She was joking. She was making fun of you in your face with Rockstar. And the only reason why she stepped in and said something because Rockstar repeated something that she said to him. And she was like, that's what we doing now. We telling each other business. That ain't showing no loyalty. What's wrong with you? You got to be dumb. Lyrical got this boy. She dangling him by the nuts. I'm sorry. He ain't nothing but a fool. I agree with his brother completely. Lyrical got him by the nuts, and he ain't nothing but a puppet. She was making fun of you with Rockstar last week, and she didn't say anything against him until he put her business out there. How's that being loyal? How? You just stupid, man. And it pisses me off because all of this started with K. Michelle putting out there that she did Safari. That's how it started. And listen, for y'all who don't believe that Lyrical and Safari messed around or whatever, she admitted to her mama that he at least sent her, some pictures of that eggplant. Now that's inappropriate. That's out of line. Let let A1 get some pictures of some punani on his phone. She flipping out. She flipping the F out. Come on, man. It just ain't right, man. But A1 pissing me off because for whatever reason, man, he really want to be with Lyrical, man. It ain't none of my business. But listen, I'm going to just tell you. You ain't got too many times to do what she did. You go and team up with my enemy, talk about me with my enemy. Anyways, moving on. So, of course, Marcus gives A1 the rundown between what happened between Brooke, him, Stasia, his little ex-girlfriend at the clinic and all that. And he basically just said, he loved Brooke craziness, which I do too. I think it's low-key sexy how she's so crazy over him and willing to do anything to get him. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like he worth it now. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel like he worth it. But I like a little crazy. I do. Moving on. Rockstar meeting up with a new member of the cast. They try to introduce a new member of the cast. Her name is Amber Diamond. She is Cisco's ex. Excuse me. And, basically, he want to smash. He already know about the big booty, the nice body. He just want to smash. So he took the meeting in hopes that, this meeting going to end up in me getting up in them drawers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's how the music industry works. I don't really care. So, next thing you know, she's talking about how she want to, take the music industry by storm and come up with some hits. And then she was like, I invited someone else to this meeting. My manager, and who other shows up is her mother. Her mother goes by the name of Sean Love. She is the momager. Basically, she got right down to business as soon as she sat down. She said, how much is it gonna cost? We need a record. He said $100K. So she pulled out 20 racks, and said, I tell you what, I got 40. 20 now and 20 after the project is done. And so, the mom was like, we want an EP. And Rockstar like, no, that's 7 songs. They're going to cost you more than 40. So, somehow they agreed on just doing one single for $40K, right? So the moment they agreed to it. So Monteus was like, look, all work, no play. It better not be no hunching going on at all. just working on the music. And that just made me feel like Amber Diamond, every time she done got with a producer, she been hunching. She been giving up the goods. She been bending over, doggy style, just getting nasty for the producer. Mama just laying down what it ain't gonna be this time. I ain't mad at Mama. She trying to make sure her daughter career takes off, music career takes off, and not her sex career takes off, if you know what I mean. Moving on, we get a quick scene. K. Michelle is in surgery, and as they showing this on TV, I'm like, why are they showing us this? This does not belong on TV, especially at 8 o'clock at night. It's kids still up watching this. And that big old booty on that table getting lipo sucked out or whatever it is. I don't know. It just was a nasty scene to me. So I'm moving on. So then we get a scene with Apple. She finally meets up with her dad. I'm going to just run through this because I watch Love and Hip Hop for the messiness. I'm going to just be honest. I have nothing against any of these people in their personal lives, but I just watch it for the messages because that's what entertained me. So she finally meets up with her dad. She voiced her frustrations to him about him leaving, her going to the system, her feeling a certain type of way that he raised 4 other kids. And he was just like, baby, I'll pay for therapy for the both of us so we can get past this, so we can have a relationship. That's it. Moving on. Lyrical talks. Lyrical finally gets A1 to talk to her, in a sense. And the only reason why he talking to her is because he felt like she was loyal. But she was studio talking, pillow talking to your enemy. Anyway, so A1 comes over. Lyrical like, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. Me and Safari, nothing went on. Well, I tell you what. If ain't nothing went on, you need to tell your husband about Safari sending that egg plant in your phone. Because when he watched this show, I'm going to leave that alone because I don't think A1 going to do nothing lyrical. I really don't. So anyway, she said, I'm going to just say this once and for all, me and Safari did not hook up. And he believed it. And he was like, look, this is all I wanted. I wanted a serious conversation between the both of us where we could just sit down and talk about what happened or what didn't happen. The whole time, every time I was trying to talk to you about it, you was throwing temper tantrums, you was avoiding the conversation. This is all I ever wanted, which I feel in. However, I'm going to tell you this right here. A1 better than me because he ain't nothing but a D-U-M-M-Y. And I'm going to tell you, if you ain't cheat, look here. See, when a man cheats, it's okay for the woman to, you know what I'm saying, blow up the spot, question us nonstop. But when she cheat, she feel as though that ain't none of your business. I told you I ain't do it, so in the store. Now, if we can't do that, y'all definitely can't do that. That's messed up. Now, Lyrical, I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm going to be honest. You ain't SHIT to me. You ain't nothing but a piece of it. That's all you is. Look, at this point, your music career, I don't know where it's at. But Safari already admit to Ray J that he done hit it at least one time. And you already admit that he sent you some naked pictures at least one time. So, what's the truth? A1, why don't you go do some investigating yourself instead of waiting on her to lie to you to your face? But anyways, I'm going to move on from that sucker. So she ended up telling me something, I know why my emotions has been all over the place lately. And you know, she comes out and telling her she's pregnant. I don't care nothing about that. Congratulations to him, but I don't care nothing about that, right? So at this point, they are trying to figure out how they gonna tell their families. And mainly A1 family, because they ain't feeling lyrical right now. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Listen, you married. And your wife is being accused of having an affair with your homeboy. And y'all in the public eye. How is this man's family supposed to feel about you? Oh, well, A1, don't believe everything that's in the media. Oh, hell no. It shouldn't be in the media if it ain't true. Oh, hell no. That just pissed me off. And for y'all who think that it ain't true, what the hell wrong with y'all? I don't blame his family one bit for not liking that little slut right now. Oh, I can't stand her, boy. She just getting on my nerves. So Moving on, next we get a scene with K. Michelle and Monique, and I ain't here for the K. Michelle pity party. K. Michelle pissed me off. Look here, man. I done been through a lot in my life where I was in the hospital for a good amount of time. But you know what? I never developed ill feelings toward anybody who couldn't come see me or who didn't come see me. You wanna know why? Because while I'm in the hospital, they still got to go to work. They still got to go to school. They still have their lives going on. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you in the butt, not the butt. If you in the hospital because you got your butt smaller, I mean, why can't you just pick up the phone and be like, hey girl, you feeling good? You okay? Like, you know, anything I can do? She wants you to stop everything that you're doing, stop your business. And we all know who she talking about. She talking about Jonathan. She talking about Jonathan. I don't care nothing about Jonathan. And the only reason why I know she talking about Jonathan is because my girlfriend put me up on it. Because I don't know nothing about I can't be sharing friends. Talking about some people I thought was loyal, people I paid their rent. Let me tell you something. If you're going to pay somebody rent, do it out the goodness of your heart. Don't do it because you want something back from it. And that's exactly what she wants. I ain't here for the K. Michelle pity party. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for it. Listen, I don't like people that always want attention on themselves. Man, that man is a makeup artist. He doing Nicki Minaj makeup, Remy makeup, Yandy makeup. Man, he ain't got time to come see about your behind. Literally your behind in the hospital, man. I ain't here for it. Moving on. So finally, rock star Amber Diamond get in the studio. And this girl can't sing to save her life at all. I wouldn't even put my life in her hand to sing. Rockstar putting the doggone mute button on so he could talk about it like, man, what the hell I done got myself into? 20 racks, 40 racks, okay, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So she was horrible. She was, Lord have mercy, horrible. Moving on. So he calls her out. I guess she finished her vocals. And she should be ashamed of herself for even letting them record that mess and put it on national TV. She should be ashamed of herself because she exposed now. She is exposed. She is, because we all know that she cannot sing. And for me, now he got his money. I hope this the only time he worked with her, because to me, that hurt his credibility. To me. She was horrible. And you know, she came out, he was lying to her like, oh girl, the way you just laid down the vocals, Mariah, Whitney, Beyonce, Amber Diamond. She was, oh no, stop. And she really thought she was doing something. Girl, sit your non-singer behind down. Get your behind out the studio. You wasting time and money. Your mama done spent 40 racks on you for nothing. But anyways, I will say this now. Whew, Rockstar got some talent. Because when they went to commercial and they played the final piece of that song that you can go on Apple Music and Spotify and download, she sounded good. Now, hey, by my count, Rockstar won, A1, -1. Because that mess he did with my girl Apple last week was that bad. Rockstar won, A1, -1. So, moving on. So, we get another scene with Brooke and Bridget Kelly. Long story short, Brooke just trying to find something sexy to wear for her little meet up with Marcus. Ain't too much there, so we moving on. So then we get a scene where Paris is back on her investigation trail of Akbar. She really obsessed with this dude. Now look at her now. She really loves Tierra. Let me tell you something, man. For her to be going through all of this to prove that this man ain't no good, let me tell you something. If Tierra's my friend, I done told you once. I wouldn't even tell you behind once. Hold on, would I? Well, if I find... I definitely would, especially if I knew that the person that she was dealing with was married. Like, come on now, you can't be sleeping with married men. Now, if he was single or, you know, just in a relationship, you know, go on about your business, go and have your fun, but married, nah, we can't cross that line. So she schedules a workout with Akbar's other woman who looks old as crap in the face. The body is there. Now I'm talking about the physical training that she been doing for the last 5 years. Boy, got that thing looking right now. It's tight. She tight now, y'all. But anyway, she's scared. And I'm just like, Paris, I got to give you this one. You know, you a heavier set woman. And listen, Paris is comfortable in her skin. I love women like Paris. Like, just be comfortable in your skin. You want to know why you should be comfortable in your skin? Because it's yours. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And Paris, she works it. She don't mind being a big girl, and I love that about her. You know what I'm saying? And she got a cute face too. I'm just throwing it out there now. But anyways, so she came up with the genius idea. She gonna schedule a training session And I'm just like, girl, you messy, but you also smart. Because who wouldn't believe a bigger girl coming in to get to get a training lesson, excuse me. So obviously they edit the scene. Nikki baby shows up and they just go in by Akbar. So how do you own this gym? What does the MDE stands for? And like the chick telling, oh yeah, me and my partner, we own it. And you know, she goes on to talk about Akbar, and next they know, they just blow up like, oh, so you know he married, you know he dated my friend Tiara. And old girl said, I know about both of them. And Tiara benefiting from being with him because she driving me an Akbar car right now. And I'm just saying to myself, Lord, listen, the messiness, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, y'all. You want to know why? Because it's entertaining. It's what Love and Hip Hop was built on, being messy. And I was just like, oh, Tiara driving y'all car. So Tiara ain't got no money? Tiara, what's going on? I need some answers. Why are you driving this man's car when you got all this money, you got all this fame, you in the studio making these hits? Why? And better yet, it ain't even his car. It's probably most of her car, because you know how men do. They get you, they get a woman who they can drive. I'm going to get off that. I ain't going to go too deep in that. But anyways, I'm like, Tiara, well, I need some answers, Tiara. Why are you driving this man's car? You ain't got no vehicle, but you stay in Hollywood? Moving on to the last and final scene. The scene that we was all waiting for. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, y'all know I've been going heavy about this storyline between Lyrical and Safari. Second week in a row, we didn't get no Safari. 2 weeks straight. But we got a lot of Safari drama that's cooking. Anyway, so A1 has scheduled a sit down with the family so he can tell them that him and Lyrical are expecting. Oh yeah, it don't get no better than this, y'all. So he shows up first. No, he didn't. They show up together. He made a statement like, you know what I'm saying? This is my girl, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna ride or die. So his brother, Lloyd, immediately like, what the hell she doing here? You told me you gonna divorce her. And A1, oh, look, he ain't no real one. He ain't. Because I'm gonna tell you something. He did say what he said. But as soon as my brother would have came and said that, I would have said, hey, bro, I got this over here. You stay over there. Let him know, stay in his lane. Stay in your lane like I did. I got this over here. Especially if you're going to go back to that cheating SOB. Anyways, moving on. So they called him out like, man, you going to take that slut back after everything she done put you through. I thought you were getting divorced. And next thing you know, Lloyd's wife, I can't think of her name. I'm tired of her. She doing all she can do to get some TV time. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that she going at Lyrical. I'm happy. But she doing too much for the TV. Like, stop turning up for the TV. You ain't gonna be no character next season. At least I hope not. Because, Mona write in anybody. And, like, I don't know what Lloyd or his wife does, but I ain't interested in either one of them two. Unless they got some drama themselves. But anyways, the wife starts going in on Lyrical, and Lyrical cool. She like, oh, Lloyd done started already. Then next thing you know, Lyrical mama, Miss Garrison, she pops up. And she just start asking questions like, what's going on? So, the next thing you know, Lloyd's wife, I don't know her name, blue hair, because I don't really want her to be wrote in as a character. She start going at it with the Lyrical mother. Next thing you know what I'm saying? They throwing bowls at each other. At least I seen Blue Hair throw a punch at Lyrical mama, and I'm just like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Now I know it didn't connect. I know it didn't, but at least make me feel like they fighting Mona. Like that bull crap you pulled with Safari, A1, Ross. I knew they weren't gonna do nothing. They saw, but this chick here and Lyrical mama, they bought that, and A1 mama, they bought that. Like I at least I know in my mind that they'll fight. I know that. I'm sorry, but anyways, so then what pissed me off, Lyrical trying to be like, what's Ray J wife name? Princess, you pregnant. Sit your behind down. You pregnant, you picking up a cheddar throat. Now if somebody hit your behind back, you gonna wanna call, you hit a pregnant woman and call the law and get them arrested. If you don't, look here, man, if you pregnant, it's best for you to stay out of this. Your mom, your mama can handle her own. Shoot, she can handle you and A1. But anyway, that scene pretty much ended after that. Lyrical A1, or at least Lyrical and her mother, got in a vehicle together, and long story short, she ended up telling her mama, man, we brought all y'all together so we can tell y'all that we're expecting a child. And it looks like Lyrical Mama fell out the vehicle, and I don't know if she's happy or she just can't believe it right now. And we all know the storyline going next week. Well, it's a safari, baby. And you know what? I'm so ready for next Monday. Hold on. I'm going to be at the FSU Virginia Tech game next Monday. Shoot. Hopefully, I get review done some kind of way. But I can't wait to see next week episode, because I'm looking, who baby is it? Because from what you've been saying, A1 ain't been smashing. It's just Safari that's been smashing. And you've been telling, look, man, I can go on and on about Lyrical. Y'all know how I get when there's somebody on the show I don't like. I can just go on and on. But anyways, that's all I got, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace.